Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this Friday night, right?
Yes.
Friday night. It could be evening, but I would say it's night. Well, I hope you had a great week. I really do. And for you who worked the weekend, I hope you have a good week also. However, I just wanted to step in and I wanted to share a little news with you, just to pop in and to tell you that we just found out after hearing the news with Kate and the cancer stuff.
Yes.
We just found out about what just recently, about a couple of hours ago, that Karen Hugler had an accident.
Yes.
And Howard County. But that's not the kicker. The kicker is she have a DUI. Oh my God. And you know what? I just can't believe that snooty Karen.
I know.
I can't. Talk to me.
Yes.
Make it make sense and make it make more sense, because we're talking about Karen. You're gonna have to. We have to know.
I know.
And did you see her mugshot?
Yes.
She was fly. But honey, it don't mean nothing when you got that.
Yes.
You're a danger on the road. You did not know. Come on now. See, that let you know when I see people do it, that meant you've done it a million of times. It's just this the time you got caught. You normally think you could do it, but it was something there that was on the road. It looked like the roads was a little wet. I don't know. I wasn't there, allegedly. It just seems to me that she slid and lost control of her Maserati.
And honestly, it's
I'm glad she's all right.
Yes. Prayers for that one. Glad for that with Karen. But I'm sad on the opportunity, missed out a little bit, because I heard they had just finished filming their reunion.
Oh, really?
Yes. So therefore they can't bring this up at the reunion.
Why?
Because they had already filmed the reunion. So
they always put another cap in there.
Okay.
They'll go back after the reunion. This is what happened.
Okay. I sure hope they do that, because I would like to see how Karen recovers after this.
I would be embarrassed. Wouldn't you?
Yes, and please, cast, do not let her live this down.
Oh, the cat? I'm done. All I can say is, I wonder what's going on with Karen to make her out there. You know what? Let me run a little card.
Yes.
Let me run little cards on her.
Pull some cards on Karen.
Just little cards. Just what's going on in the hoopla. What's going on? Was she out with a man? What was going on? Was she stressed? I'm just going to run through the little cards.
Because I'm going to look up. Because I think one of the articles indicated that she was having she cites having an emotional state after having this car crash.
I'm sure she was messed up. Let me see her. She looks great right there. She looks absolutely. That's the picture.
Okay.
I love her. She looks great. That's the picture. I love that. Yeah. What they said.
Okay, so this is what she said.
That's what I'm
this is literally what Karen Huger has said.
Lord.
She said, "Thank you all for your prayers and good wishes during this very frightening experience. I'm still in shock from last night's accident.
No, girl.
Grateful to be alive today.
I know.
With the passing of my beloved mother, grief comes and goes in waves. And with Mother's Day approaching, it has felt more like a tsunami." Yikes. She also adds, "Last night I met a girlfriend for dinner. We talked and brought up some very emotional, sensitive topics. I was crying on my way home and saw a car heading right for me." Yikes.
That was an accident of somebody that was out of control, that maybe wasn't paying attention for a moment. She got a DUI. Is that right?
Yes, that is true.
Did you see it? Did you find it? Let me see. Did she get a DUI?
See the damages from Karen Hugler's DUI crash.
So she had a DUI. I need to know, did she get a DUI? It sounds like she got a citation. And the reason being,
it says the Real Housewives of Potomac star was charged with driving under the influence.
so, but it didn't say she got a DUI. Well, she was caught driving under influence. That's it.
DUI.
That's a DUI. So my thing is this, regardless of what it was, you was a bit what we would call tipsy.
Okay.
Your inhibitions were low. You could have been depressed. It could have been all of these things, you know. But Karen's mother's been dead now for what, 2 years or so?
Yes, and she's
2-3 years.
I'll see, but yeah, she says she's still.
I think 3
grieving from the
years.
loss.
I think her mother was gone before we had COVID. Could we say, or 19? I think, because I remember that.
Oh wow.
What?
Her mother died November 23rd. Okay, hold up. They didn't give me a year. Let me double check this. It's either 2017 or 2018.
Okay, some of them been dead for a while.
For a while.
Right. So what my point is, I love you, Karen. My point is you're just trying to cover up the fact that you was drinking. You had a little too much. Not saying you was drunk. Just had a little, just a little sippity-dippity, a little ippity too much. And for whatever reason, maybe the phone rang, maybe you was listening to some music, maybe you was praying, maybe something got in your eye, maybe you had a text, maybe you reached for a daggone piece of candy. I don't know, but I think from the way it looked at it, it looked like somebody had lost control of that car. And the way that it was total, girl, you was driving that thing. You was driving that. You was driving that Maserati. You was. And you can come up with any excuse you would like to, unless they let you off the hook. You had a little bit too much happy juice.
Yeah.
And that sounds like the better end of it, because I cannot believe, and I don't think she hit anybody, did she?
Let's see.
I don't think she hit. I think she ran into something. Let's hope so.
Yes. If I will look into an article, if I'm not mistaken, I believe she had hit a sign.
Right, but she didn't hit a person.
Right.
Thank you. I know she about now. That's something to dance. That's something to thank God about. Now you ain't hit nothing but a sign, girl. So girl, but you handled it. You came out that thing pretty much unscathed, girl. That's good news. I'm happy. You get in circles, honey, in circles, and one more, because you came out that unscathed. I'm getting ready to run cards.
Yeah.
So it wasn't okay. So let's see what is going on with Karen. Let's stand out 3 cards. Let's see. She was there with a friend. I don't know. I see like she was moving from a place or some place that's like a what do you call it? An institution of some sort. Like what do you call it? An institution.
Yes,
an institution, an organization. Somebody, it could be like a church, it could be a hospital, it could be some institution of something like that. Also, I see a bridge of somebody who probably just wanting to get away for a little while. I'm reading them as I go. I see not only somebody wanting to go, but I also see don't tell me, a crossroad. Not much of a crossroad, but a decision.
Yes.
That you have to make a decision. It's like she's tired of living in this plastic bubble. And this is what I'm feeling. I'm not 100, but I think she's tired of living in this plastic bubble with Ray. You know what I mean? I think she's tired of it. Like, not that she doesn't love him. It's like an institutional marriage. Like, it's just been there so long. And I think that she just every now and then want to go over the bridge and play. You know what I mean? I think she's always at a crossroad and watching herself grow old. But because she's dedicated to the cause, I don't think that she would just leave him. Yeah, I see that she's in it to win it, even though she puts on a face, but she wants more. She has more. And it just looked like they worked something out in their marriage. Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's that cardigan for me. This daisy. That means that it was, you know how you have something that's like, it's bitter, but it's a good lesson in it. So you don't hate, it isn't the way you want it, but you learned so much for it. It was a great gift, but it was even more valuable because of what you learned. And I think that when it come down to her marriage, it just seemed like a lot of it is, oh, the thrill is like gone out of it. But I think because he allowed her, or they got some kind, I don't know, just looking at the institution and all of that, it just looked like she has the mobility to come and go within reason as she want, and it's okay with her husband.
Okay.
I also see here, because he understands, and he doesn't probably want to go that much or do that much anymore. And, he probably not, I don't want to talk about Ray. But anyway, I see a moon, and seeing this moon, it just seemed that she was keeping late night. She was keeping a late night.
Mm-hmm.
And just going back to where she was coming from, probably going home. And I think that she had an accident. Now, let me look at this. So now what I see here, I see that Karen let me just lay some card out on the side. What I see here, I see Karen. She likes to go out. She likes to drink. She likes to hang out with her friends. She likes to have good time. And a lot of times, if it's not about business or something like that, it's about having a good time. However, when she goes out, she like to eat, she like to drink, she like to have fun, within reason. What happened? I think that she got a little too much, got a little too comfortable. The fish came out, and I think she got a little bit too much, too happy-go-lucky with her friend. And I think that maybe when she drove home, I don't know, she probably was just trying to get there and had an accident. So, what do you think, baby Crone?
Yeah, I do believe that, especially if her marriage is weighing on her consciously. Well,
not like she'll leave him. I don't want to put that out there at all. That's not what I'm getting from this, but go ahead. What you getting?
Just the fact that because like you said, her inhibitions were down, because she could have had a little bit too much.
No, she did have a little bit too much.
Because she was having too much fun with her friend. And that's because she was trying to, I guess,
hurry up and get home.
Yeah, or get rid of those like feelings for like the moment, like have a temporary happiness by celebrating with her friend. And then that happiness of trying to escape your marriage, she accidentally got into an accident.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. She got a little lost and the reality struck. Bing! And she totaled her car. So this is is she going to be okay? I want to go here. Is she going to be okay? Ask a few questions. We're not going to hold you long. This was just we had forgot to mention this.
Yes, and it couldn't wait until Sunday when we watch.
No, because I wanted to get it out there fresh to you. So let me ask here. It happened yesterday, which was Thursday, right?
Yes.
So here's Thursday night. That's what I'm saying. She goes. You see it. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. And like you said, it wasn't a cast closing or anything because she didn't say that. Right. She said she was out with a friend, a girlfriend. So let's see. She could have been, who knows? And who cares? Okay. She better say a girlfriend. No, I'm joking, girl. You know I'm joking. You wasn't out with nobody. Okay, we see a king. Okay. And we still, let me hold up. What was the question?
Your question was, is Karen going to be okay?
Yeah. So we see a king and we see the one, the two, and let's add another one because she's going to be all right. Oh, yeah. This is a lot.
Okay. Wands.
Okay, baby. You want to take a stab?
Okay. Well, we can We can definitely see that Karen will make it through out on top strong because the king represents a strong figure, and because we're wondering if Karen's going to be okay. This was the first card to represent that she's going to stand strong, especially because fire's very energetic. Oh, and I am learning for a fun fact with medical astrology that fire represents the life force and how your energy in your body flows through the body. So because of that, we have a strong king. I can say that her health is going to be good. Yes. Okay, here we have the Two of Wands, and this represents, along with her health, we have somebody that could be taking the moment out to rest from this accident. So therefore, she can get her strength back. And when she does get her strength back, she gonna be kicking like a horse, which also represents a fire sign because Sagittarius is half human, half horse, and that's a fire sign as well.
Listen to her. Okay, this is what I see. This is what I see. I see that Karen was probably making it back to get back to Ray. This is what I see. I think that, she gets bored, she goes out, she hang out. If you ask me, she could have been out with a man doing something and just trying to get back. That's what comes to my mind. Hey, take it as it resonates. Look, I don't know the situation because all I see is 2 men. All I see is 3. So 3 male. And she was dressed like a male. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so she was dressed like a male. And here is a male. Oh, say, and here is a male. Let me just go ahead on for the sake of humans. If this is a woman, I'm done, okay?
Oh no.
And this is not just a woman. This is a woman of fire.
Yes, King of Wands, Queen of Wands.
I'm just saying, all of these. So I believe
to represent
couples, bored. Like I said, bored, just living like
kingdom right here.
A whole kingdom. All this energy, all this fire. Hey, look, I could be wrong. Look, I'm just reading cards. Everything I say is allegedly.
Yes.
All I'm saying, I think Kurt was out having some fun and it got a little late. And Kurt said, look, when Cinderella had to go home. Cinderella had to go home, okay? And so what happened? Well, it split that, boom, and hit a sign and wrecked her car. How she explains that to Ray?
You're right.
He'll understand because she was late. I don't know if it was 9 o'clock. I don't know if it was 1 o'clock. I know that she was trying to hurry up and get home. That we could see. And she had stayed a little too late. You have another question? Let me see if these cards are all shuffled, because like the way that came out is they can't be all shuffled.
It's been
no,
like
they
that.
shuffled.
Yeah, it's been like that. Your last reading, the same thing happened. A lot of pentacles came out at one time.
I'm like, oh, they shuffled. That can't be her story. Like you see me
tonight.
It's hot. I'm like, that can't be her story. All of them, her being like here, having plans, excited, bored, looking out in the world, telling her husband, hey Ray, get ready to go out tonight, gonna meet the girls. Okay, baby, go on, have fun. Here's the night. I'm just saying, the night in white. I'm just saying, I'm joking, but I'm just saying that's what the cards say. Or baby, come what you see. Well, you said you see what you see. I love your story.
Thank you. I do want to know, is Karen seeing somebody?
It's Karen Hoogler. It's Karen Hoogler seeing somebody for real.
Let's see. Oh.
Wait a minute. You asked.
Yes.
Red heart. Page.
More wands.
And the Queen of Diamonds. What I think happened, it probably was seeing somebody. I don't know how far it was going, but she could see that it wasn't good for her. It wasn't good for her mental, and he wasn't her person. You see? He was probably too immature for her or something, because you see here, this queen said, I'm not having it.
Okay.
You see it?
Yes.
So yes. So will she date outside her marriage? Here we see the wands of love. Let's see, are these wands are coming or are they going? Huh. Whatever that is, she's still seeing this guy over here. How do I know? Because see where it says she didn't trust them, like they kind of like didn't break up. He probably was a little too immature, something like that. It could be somebody over here that she's talking to where they're making up slow. That could have been who she went out with, had dinner, had fun. I don't know. I'm just saying, hey, why not? That's what the cards are saying to me, baby Crone.
Yes,
This is somebody who she liked. This is somebody she's trying to make amends with. You know, this is somebody, you know, I'm not saying, you know, I'm just saying, look, and I ain't trying to get you no trouble. You know, I'm just reading what the cards say. Everything I say is allegedly, but the cards are saying this. This guy really took and hurt you a little bit, but you know, y'all trying to get it back together. You know, your relationship in a little fraction. He understand that you married, and I think right over here where you on a crossroads. Sometimes you want to leave, Ray. Sometimes you want to walk out your marriage, but you don't. You stay there. This is what the card said, because you're from old school and you won't leave. It's not that you don't love Ray. You just want more than what Ray can give. And you done lived this. This is my interpretation of my read. Okay. And you're not, is she happy? Is Karen Hugler happy in her marriage? Hangman. Four cups. Can I do one more? Mm-hmm. The world. Mm. Baby, come. You want to go forward?
Okay.
Hold them up so they can see them.
Yes. So.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm just speaking what the cards say. Now, you know, she could say, this is not true. This is not true. I trust my cards any day of the week.
Okay. So
they have not let me down yet.
So first we had started off with the Hangman. And the question was, is Karen Hugler happy in her marriage? Nobody's happy when they're hung upside down.
Absolutely. And why would you separate yourself?
Right.
Why would you have to go off in places and think? What is so heavy burden on your mind that you have to separate yourself and put yourself through such severity? Mm-hmm. To what? For somebody to offer you something and you still don't want it because it ain't, and it's love, it's emotion. You ain't feeling it, you're numb because you are having feelings for someone else. Yes. Oh, baby, come. In that world, there's somebody else. Oh, I done took over the read. Go ahead, baby, go. Go ahead, babe. I'm sorry, babe.
No, I was going to say the same exact
thing. You
thing.
was up there messing with me. I'm over here minding my business. Go ahead, babe. Go. Please do it, please.
All I was going to say was that that because when somebody hangs himself, they are not hangs himself upside down. They are not happy. And you can also see that she's still not happy because she's not accepting anything. So therefore,
she's like bored or
it's
it doesn't seem to me it could be. But when I look at the other cards, like here, where she really likes this guy, and this is all allegedly. And also, you see where they had a problem of some sort, and now that they're getting back together, where they're talking and they're trying to work it out. This is a secret love affair. This is something precious. This is something special to her. So it could have been she was just on her way trying to get back home from this affair. And it could have just been with a female, but the cards are saying that there is a secret lover in her life, allegedly. But that's what the cards say. And that's what they said. And that's what I want to know. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Is she going to be okay? Outside of being shaken, is she going to be okay? Yes, I think this has really messed with her confidence a little bit. And she's wobbly. She was already shaken. This is really shaken. And she's going to have a hard time dealing with this. This is not an easy feat. I thought, she wrecked her car. This is really going to be, this is a turbulent time for her. It really is. And like I said, with this guy, that, all of this, with her marriage, it's not that she doesn't love Ray. I can't stress that enough. It's who she knows and she committed to it. Even if that means I'll have to let the love of my life, even though we struggle because of it. That's where I want to be, but I can't leave Ray because he's been good to me, and she is not that kind of a woman. She's the woman of yesteryears. That's what the cards say. I hope you all enjoyed my reading. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, Baby Crone did enjoy that.
Well, stay tuned because I'm getting ready to read on Carly B. And with that, sunflowers.